This conference will now be recorded.
To the July 27th Ennis Town Commission public hearings. We'll do roll call just because I know Tina's online, even though it's not on here, so that we officially know that she's there. So Craig.
Here.
Tina.
Here.
Nikki.
Here.
Brandy. Corey.
Here.
There we are. All right. We're going to start with the second reading of ordinance 154-2023, an ordinance generally amending the town zoning code to remove references to medical as to marijuana. So, any public comment? Second call for public comment? Any public comment from online?
I'd like to just say one thing, is only out of ignorance, is it legal in the state of Montana? Is marijuana legal?
Yes.
Non-medical?
Yes. All right. Any other public comment? All right, closing the floor to public comment, commission.
I move to approve ordinance 154-2023.
I second that.
All right. Any other discussion from council? Good. All right, calling the vote. Craig.
Aye.
Tina.
Aye.
Nikki.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. So with all ordinances, they don't go into effect until 30 days after today, and then they'll be sent to the codifiers. Done. All right, moving on to our second part of business, and that's the second reading of ordinance 155-2023, repealing and replacing Title 8 Public Ways and Property, Chapter 6 Camping Regulations, Section 861 through 8610. So we adopted this last year, and somewhere in 9 billion drafts and everything, the wrong portion got sent to the codifiers. So to correct that, most of it was in the initial 861. We've gone through the rereading of ordinance 155. So public comment.
Yeah, I have one thing to say. And I called earlier to talk to Ginger about this because I want to know this Ginger. But we had an RV park right next to our house this about 2 weeks ago. And we're at the corner of Stephens and First Street. Didn't think much about it until it was still there the next day and still there the next day. And we knew people were coming and going. They were camping, basically. They were living in an RV right next to our house. I was going to call John and say, I don't know if there's an ordinance or not on this. And I thought, well, it might be just easier to knock on the door and tell them that this may be against the law. I would appreciate it if they left. And I did that. And this Hispanic man came to the door and I asked if he would please leave. I wasn't sure if it was against the law or not, but you've been here for, going on 3 days. It'd be good if you left. He said, fine, we'll leave in an hour. So nothing came of it, but I think it would be good to have an ordinance passed here in this town. So if something like this happens and a landowner has a situation like I had, they would be, and you could advertise that this is an ordinance now, you'd be able to go out and tell that person, this is truly an ordinance in this town.
There is an ordinance already.
There is an ordinance. It's just not enforced, or
Some of them you can get, some of them you can't. So we've had some, and then to that effect, we also have a temporary use permit. So if you are working on your house, like you have to do a major construction project or something like that, you can apply for a temporary use permit that's granted through the council here that we vote on, that allows up to 1 year to live in that camper while you're doing house repair, renovation, building. But other than that, yes, there's already ordinance to that effect.
So this this action tonight, if it passes, will do what?
That establishes a camping area that is designated. So Martin versus Boise, established by the Ninth Circuit Court, established that you cannot penalize homelessness. And Boise, Idaho lost quite the lawsuit to it. And to prevent that, you must provide an area to sleep for those that need it. So we established the park up here to have a designated sleeping area from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And you have to be permitted to do so. So we know who's there. And then there's special regulations to it as to no open container and such.
So they would get a permit through the city hall.
Mhm.
Where's it located?
Just
Right
over
next,
here.
right here, right behind.
Right here?
This grass area right behind here.
And also, Roy, could I ask, when you comment, will you go to the microphone because the
Oh.
people online can't hear?
You're so
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Vicky.
I do too. All right. Any other questions, comments on that one? Okay. Second call for public comment on ordinance 155, 2023. All right, last call for the second reading of ordinance 155, 2023. All right, closing that to the commission.
I move to approve ordinance 155, 2023.
Second.
Got Brandy with the first, Nikki with the second. All right. Any discussion, council? Okay, call on the vote. Tina?
Aye.
Nikki?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. All right, on to the third order of business tonight. That is the second reading of ordinance 156, 2023, an ordinance adding language for parking to Title 7, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Chapter 7, Section 6, Subsection 8 of the Ennis Code. Public comment? Second call for public comment? Last call for public comment. All right, commission.
Move to approve ordinance 156, 2023.
Second.
Any other discussion? All right. Nikki, calling the vote starts with you.
Aye.
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 Tina?
Aye. Aye.
Gotcha.
There's already signs up, correct?
No, we'll have to order signs.
Okay.
Just for Otis.
You don't get those ahead of time. They're expensive. You have to make sure that everybody agrees with it first.
Oh, gotcha. I believe it.
Make sure that it's in Eric's budget. And with that, we might look at some of the stop signs that keep getting run over out there that are, I think, on their 6th replacement or something. Yeah.
Of the same sign?
Yeah. There's one stop sign that cannot survive out there.
Is that on First Street?
Over in the North 40. We're thinking we might have to move. Yeah, it's bad. Just thinking about putting tally marks on it, how many times it's had to be put back up. All right. To the second reading of ordinance 157 in 2023, an ordinance to add chapter 9 to title 6, public peace, safety, and morals, snow removal. Public comment. I think we got it all fixed last time. Second call for public comment. Anything from online? All right, seeing no other public comment, moving it to the commission.
I move to approve ordinance 157, 2023.
Second.
Nikki gets the second. They agreed. Nikki has it. All right, any discussion?
I have one question. Since we changed the language, is it the first reading of it again? Or?
No.
No,
Because
okay.
it wasn't a major change.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Any other? Okay. Brandy starts with you.
Aye.
Aye.
Tina?
Aye.
All right, that one's done. I feel so accomplished tonight.
We're rolling right along.
You just have to say things, don't you? All right, on to the last item tonight. Second reading of ordinance 158, 2023, an ordinance adopting water conservation restrictions to Title 10 of the Ennis Town Code. Public comment. Second call for public comment. Last call for public comment. All right, close it. Go on to the floor. Commissioner, sorry.
I move to approve ordinance 158-2023.
Second.
All right, motion and a second. Discussion. All right, any other discussion?
There's, just to be clear, there's no end date associated with this ordinance, correct?
Correct. All right.
But it only applies when we get to the scenario where we have to declare it.
Mhm. All right, any other? Then call and vote. Corey.
Aye.
Craig.
Nay.
Tina.
Aye.
Nikki.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Ta-da. So kind of at an administrative point of that, when Bozeman did their fireworks ordinance, they banned fireworks this year for the first time in forever. They kind of did it as, unless they got a lot of grief, the officers got a lot of grief. There was no ticketing this year, and they just handed out information pamphlets. So I'm going to work on an information pamphlet that goes with it and try and, like, an educational piece first. Okay? Unless, like, something horrible happens and for some reason we lose 2 pumps and catastrophe, then
Yeah.
no, really, you can't.
The declaration goes into effect.
Yes, we really can't have lots. All right, that closes the meeting.
Yes. That was a 15-minute meeting, folks.
Mark that on the calendar.
Real.
Yes.
Here, we have not been out of here in the calendar yet, right?
Yeah.
Two.
The website?
Is that
Okay, so we're always off kilter and cruise with the fuel bill. So for review, so we actually have some.
I know, I'm so excited.
And I'll put it, all right.
Any topics? Discussion?
These are the 2 things that relate, that really did still maintain our. Get interest payment obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to see if Leona can run down?
Want me,
Sure.
Leona?
Yeah, sure.
Who is that guy? Roy Washburn. Oh, yeah. It's my neighbor, right?
Yeah.
I only see him once a year, normally 4th of July.
Are we going to do the bumper fish thing? Oh, do we have to post? Well, who else going?
She's not home.
Oh, okay.
It's on a Friday.
We'll be here next week.
The bumper fish party?
Yeah, oh, by the way, change the date. I was supposed to send it. It'll be on Friday.
No, still
At his house?
No, at the bumper fish.
Fish.
I don't know what its appropriate artistic name is. I call it bumper fish. It's kind of like Sandy Beach is Sandy Beach, not Kobayashi Beach. Yeah. I know, 15 minutes. Everybody is. tune in to see how Judy's doing.
Judy.
Judy, the mayor slash clerk slash deputy clerk slash treasurer slash.
Ain't sure?
Yeah.
All the town halls
She-
in agriculture just basically learns.
Judy for the win. I haven't met Judy yet, but I heard Twin doesn't have a mayor too, so I don't know. Do you know that?
Was that?
Does Twin have a mayor?
They do?
They
Really?
do. I don't think they do right now.
Dear God, that's been going on for a while. Then they're approaching 4 months.
MMIA it did this. It's really cool for the employees where they have.
How far is the highway line?
I think you might only be one.
Oh, I see.
So give her the information. I guess it's that. Like we're still being recorded, but MMIA does this really cool Sapphire training, or Sapphire. It's like an addition to the workers' health coverage, where they have like an anonymous hotline that they could do mental health, financial counseling, and everything else. So really cool for employees of all municipalities. I kind of want to ask, since the MMIA board is made out of like some of the big cities and then some of the little municipalities are 17-member board. Anyway, ask them if maybe that we can have a bonus so that we can have mental health backup. We're not, we don't get health coverage, but can we have mental health help?
Right?
Because I feel like with all the mayors dropping out.
Yeah. So twins dropped too.
Twins quite a while ago. That's been, I bet, 5 months.
Judy's been there 2
Months?
Yeah.
Well, wait, so that must not be the same.
It's stressful.
So that must not be the same girl that I met. Is she young? Is Judy young? Because I met her at.
I don't feel,
somebody at hospital trainer.
I feel like this lady is retired.
But there was a young girl who was clearly in the, she talked about her.
We're talking about Judy,
And Judy clerk.
the mayor of Sheridan. That's the clerk slash treasurer slash lawn keeper. I don't know what all Judy does. I was gonna meet Judy sometime. I met Tom Rogers this week. Sheridan Council.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty sharp guy.
Maybe we should have like a county little town commission hangout on Sunday. You know that's fair.
Someday.
Barbecue freeze. Maybe snow cones. Eskimo party. We should have an Eskimo party when it's quiet.
Uh-uh.
I have failed at this.
I want Eric and Nikki to make the snow.
Now, especially, well, Otis has always been, especially since the also. A long
meeting. Yeah, so I was super stoked people like. Oh, Steve, you're actually kind of. No, that's Mary Oliver's. I've honestly been meaning to call her up and just like, just for fun, just throw it out as a community garden. I don't think she's gonna go for it, but I think it would be just nice and fun.
In that lot was marijuana?
Yeah, yeah. It still is. But, I mean, it's the only ag lot.
Yeah, she might.
Maybe it was. Big lots in town get developed and like, Google Street.
Oh, yeah.
They moved the barn all the way